This video is about 2017 to 18 ACT continued. For question 33, a 15-foot wall is how many inches long in the skill drawing? According to the given information, we know 0.25 inch represent 2 feet. So question 33 is a ratio problem. We have 0.25 over 2 equals x over 15. Then we cross multiply. You will get the answer. Answer will be B, 1.875. For question 34, we want to figure out the area of a portion of a floor that will not be covered by cabinets. So first of all, we need to figure out the area from, this is a 13, and here's 12. Multiplication, that's the area on the floor. Then you need to subtract the cabinet. Each cabinet is 2 feet wide and 2 feet deep. Therefore, for each cabinet, area will be 2 times 2. Then altogether it's 4. Then subtract 4, you will get 140. Therefore, for 34, answer will be H. For question 35, first of all, we need to figure out for each cabinet how much will be charged. According to the information, Diana was given an estimate of $2,150 for building and installing the cabinets. We already know labor charge will be $650. Therefore, I can set up the equation like $2,150 equals $650 plus, because they install 4 cabinets, so times X. That's X means a fixed charge per cabinet. And I subtract 650, and you will get 1,500. That equals 4x. Divided by 4, x will be 375. Diana's friends want to install twice as many cabinets as Diana is planned to have. Therefore, how much for that? The labor fee will stay. Therefore, you have 650 plus 375 times 8, because that's twice, and your answer will be $3,650. Therefore, D will be the answer. For 36, and you need to set up as 2 inequalities. And the first one, you will see x plus y less than 2, or x plus y is greater than 1. For the first one, you will turn into y, then subtract x, both sides will be less than negative x plus 2. For second one, you will get y greater than negative x plus 1. So your slope will be negative. That's why the FGH is wrong. Then you can check that y-intercept. It's a positive 1 and positive 2. Therefore, J will be the answer. For 37, what's the difference between the mean and the median? It's already listed up from smallest to the greatest one. So the mean is add this together divided by 4. You will get 36 divided by 4. You will get 9. That's the mean. Median, it will be 8 plus 10, then divided by 2. Still 9. So the difference will be 0. For number 38, which of the following describes a true relationship between the functions? This is a quadratic function and a linear function. So for the f, this equal for exactly 2 value of x. Yeah, they have 2 intersection. That means 2 value of x. F will be the answer. For the h, f less than g of x for all x. It's definitely wrong. From the graph, we know the quadratic function is fx and then it's g of x. Suppose those intersection is x1 and x2. You could say that when x less than x1 or x greater than x2, then you have f of x greater than g of x. When x greater than x1 but less than x2, then f of x less than g of x. Let's go to 39. Trapezoid ABCD is graphed in the standard xy coordinate plane below. What's the slope of CD? For the CD, we have 2 points, and we can label x1, y1, x2, y2. So according to the slope formula, y2 minus y1, 1 minus 4 over 12 minus 9. Then you can get negative 3 over 3 equals negative 1. B will be the answer. For number 40, when ABCD is reflected over y-axis to A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, what are the coordinates of D prime? So for these points, and then it's reflected over here. It will be the same distance. Therefore, for this part, x will be opposite and a y coordinate stay. Answer will be F. For number 41, which of the following vertical lines cut ABCD into 2 trapezoids with equal areas? First of all, you need to figure out what's the area for the trapezoid ABCD. The area for the trapezoid, we do the 1/2. The length for BC, it will be 6. This will be 10. So 6 plus 10. Then times the height will be 3. Now suppose the vertical line is x. Then the length for the top, you will get the x minus 3. Bottom, it will be x minus 2. So I can set up that area for let me do this part is E, here's F. BAEF, it will be 1/2 times x minus 3 plus x minus 2. Then it will be the same height. And since it will be half of the area for trapezoid ABCD, therefore I multiply by 2. I can solve this equation. And you have 3 is gone. Half is gone. So you got the 16 equals 2 times 2x minus 5. Then divided by 2, get the 8 equals 2x minus 5. Then the x will be 6.5. You'll add 5, then divided by 2. So answer will be E. Another way to do 41 is just plug in check answers. And for this part, and we got the area for the ABCD, it will be 24. Half will be 12. Then just check using 1/2. Then for each of them, I suppose is x minus 3 plus x minus 2, then times 3. Check, did you get 12? If you got the 12, that will be your answer. For 42, this is a composite function. And we're looking for f of g of 1/2. We do inside first. Let's go to g of 1/2. Plug in g function over here. You will get the 1 over 1/2. Then flip this 2 to the top. You will get the 2. Then you plug in the f function. F of 2 equals 2 minus 1 over 2. You will get 3 over 2. K will be the answer. For question 43, a formula to estimate the monthly payment P dollars, it's this function, where $8 is amount of loan, R is the annual interest, and Y years is the length of loan. When A is multiplied by 2, what's the effect on P? For this kind of question, we need to get A alone. So what's the relationship between A and P? We will do the factors to the top. And you will get, I take A out. I got the 1/2 RY plus 1. Then over 12Y. Since A is multiplied by 2, and this part, it will be constant number. Therefore, P will be multiplied by 2. Therefore, D is the answer. For 44, the points E, F lies in the standard coordinate plane shown below. Point D lies on EF between E and F such that the length EF is 4 times of DE. Suppose this is D. What's the coordinates of D? Assume the coordinates for D will be x, y. Then we will form a triangle from E and F. Then let's label here's A, here's B. Now let's label the size. It's given. For BE, it will be 14 minus 6 equals 8. And then the EA, it will be x minus 6. Since triangle EAD is similar to triangle EBF, therefore the ratio of corresponding sides will be equal to each other. Therefore, ED over EF, it will be equals to EA over EB. Then I plug in. ED will be 1 over EF is 4. It's given. And then equals EA is x minus 6. Then over 8. Cross multiply. You will get 4x minus 24 equals 8. Then add 24 both sides divided by 4. The x equals 8. That's how you get x. For the y part, the BF, you will get 12 minus 4 equals 8. And DA, it will be y minus 4. Now we can set up another ratio of corresponding sides equal. That will be DA over FB equals ED over EF. Therefore, you have DA is y minus 4 over 8 equals 1 over 4. Then cross multiply. You will get 4y minus 16 equals 8. Then the y equals 6. So G will be the answer. For number 45, I can put the A in. That will be 2A, 6A, A, and 4A. It will be equals to X, 27, Y, and Z. From given information, I can use 6A equal to 27. Then divided by 6 both sides. I will get the A equals 9 over 2. So I plug into that 2A equals X. 2 times 9 over 2. That X equals 9. Then for the Z part, you will get the 4A equals Z. And 4 times 9 over 2, Z will be 18. Then 18 plus 9 will be 27. Answer is D. For 46, a container is 1/8 full of water. After 10 cups of water added, then the container is 3/4 full. What's the volume of a container in cups? Supposed to be X cups. Therefore, 1/8x, then plus 10. It will be 3/4 times x. We don't want to deal with a fraction. Therefore, multiply by 8 for every term. You will get the x plus 80 equals 6x. Then subtract x both sides. You will get the 5x equals 80. X will be 16. That's the answer. For Washington High School, ratio for 10 and 11 and 12. Suppose altogether is 255. Then for 10th grader will be 86. And for 11th grade, it will be 18/51. I want to make 255, so multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. You will get the 90/255. It will be 90. Then you're using 255 minus 86 minus 90. Answer will be 79 for 12th grade. So which grader has more students? That's 11th grade. B will be the answer. For number 48, for square root, normally you count as variable. So we doing the denominator multiply. Using the formula, it's A over B plus C over D. You get the BD multiply. Then cross multiply, get the AD plus BC. So you will get the denominator is the square root of 6. 4 square root of 3 plus 2 square root of 2. G will be the answer. For 48, the shaded region will be, according to the shaded area, it will be below this line, y equals negative x plus 2. It will be below that. Therefore, it will be the y less than negative x plus 2. For the circle part, what's the meaning for this equation? That means any points on the line of a circle, it will be radius is equals to 3. Then the shaded area, definitely the radius will be less than 3. Therefore, you will write down for this shaded area part, it's x minus 1 square plus y minus 2 square. It will be less than 9 because the distance from the center, it will be less than 3. In other words, the radius will be less than 3. Therefore, A is the answer. For number 50, Suppose this is that rectangular tank, and a green part represents before the object sink into the bottom, that's the original water. After the object sinks to the bottom, then the water level goes up for 0.25 centimeters. So we want to figure out what's the volume of that object. Basically, we need to figure out what's the volume when the water level goes up to 0.25. That will be the volume of the object. From the given information, we know the base is 40 by 30, so 40 times 30. Then you need to multiply by 0.25. And the answer will be 300. Then the F is the answer. For 51, if x over y equals 5 over 2, and y over z equals 3 over 2, I'm looking for what's x over z. First of all, using the y to stand for x and z, so cross multiply, x will be 5y over 2. And this one we cross multiply, you will get the z equals 2y over 3. Then we plug in, you will get 5y over 2. Then you have 2y over 3. This will be complex fraction, so the denominator you need to flip. Therefore, you get the 5y times 3 over 2y times 2. And simplify, it will be 15y over 4y. And it will be 15 over 4. Answer will be E.